Hello. Hello. It's the Chatty, Paula, Tosha.
We will talk about the things that mean so much to you, like going to a restaurant or hanging at the zoo. Clothes and sports and funny news, crafts and travel too. Nothing ever scripted, so expect the unexpected.
Hello.
Buenos dias. Aloha.
It's the Chatty, Paula, Tosha show. It's the Chatty, Paula, Tosha show. It's the Chatty, Paula, Tosha show.
Welcome to Detroit Songster Secrets. I'm Chatty Patty.
I'm Paula Walla.
Our guest today is Tosha Owens.
Tasha.
Welcome, Tosha.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us who you brought with you today.
I brought Mr. Jimmy Alter, my accompaniment on guitar, and my musical director.
Excellent.
Well, welcome both of you. Thank you for coming. So why don't you introduce your song and get started whenever you're ready.
Okay, this is a song I wrote. It's called I'll Just Say It. It's off my album, The Wrong Side of Right. You can find it on all your streaming platforms and on Spotify, so add it to your playlist.
I'm going to do that.
I like it that you treat me this way. You're always there for me any day, and I like it. Oh, I like it. You send me flowers for no reason at all. When you don't hear from me, you always call. And I like it. Oh, I like it. But I also like my nights on the town. I don't need nobody tying me down. No, not now. I'll just say it. There's nothing more that you can do. As cliche as it sounds, it ain't you. It's all me. I'll just say it. So tell me, can you handle this? This is who I've always been, and I know that is what drew you in. Yeah, you liked it. Oh, you liked it. And now it seems you want me to change. I'm not that girl, it don't work that way. So if you don't like it, you don't have to try this. 'Cause you know I like my nights on the town. I don't need nobody tying me down. No, not now. I'll just say it. And there's nothing more that you can do. As cliche as it sounds, it ain't you. It's all me. I'll just say it. So tell me, can you handle this? Cause you know I like my nights on the town. I don't need nobody tying me down. No, not now. I'll just say it. And there's nothing more that you can do. As cliche as it sounds, it ain't you. It's all me. I'll just say it. So tell me, can you handle this?
All right.
I like it.
Great. Can you handle this?
Nobody's going to tame you. I love that song.
Thank
wow.
you so much. Absolutely.
When did
Written
you
from the heart?
When did you write that? Recently?
Well, this album came out in 2017. And it is my debut album, and I'm still trying to push it and all this stuff and working on new music. But the album was 3 years in the making. So, so
Good things take time.
That's a great anthem. I bet the ladies love that song.
Amen. The ladies love it. They love it. Actually, the guys love it.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we can just be weekend lovers, and then you go off and do your thing.
That's right.
What is a good night on the town for you? What would you say?
Yeah, a good night on the town for me. Oh, God, it's been so long. Wow, I think I like dinner still. But I like probably more of an adventure. I like an adventure. I want to not go see something, or I want to like go somewhere and discover something.
Like hiking?
You know what? I just got my hip fixed, so don't
No.
discount that,
Okay.
honey. Don't discount it. I'm still trying to learn dances right now, so hey.
More cruising.
Cruising is my favorite. Yes, I'm a Detroit, and inside out. Cruising is my favorite.
So how long did it take you to write that song then?
So yeah, there's a little backstory. I have been an entertainer for over 35 years, but my thing about me being personal, it was the hardest thing for me to do. And that album did bring out some personal aspects of me and things of my life. I was always afraid to do that. So my wonderful producer and co-writer, Mr. Brett Lucas, I want to shout him out. Thank you for helping me and taking me by the hand and saying, look, woman, you need a record. So that just sparked everything and got the juices flowing. And through bottles of wine and a whole lot of tears, a lot of these songs were written.
Now, I've got a question from a songwriter's point of view. Like, do you come up with the lyrics and just say, I want this kind of vibe and here's my range and,
Working with somebody, if you have a producer that knows you, working with them, they kind of know where you are. And then, so it's all about having a conversation. So, hey, or bringing to you, hey, I got this melody. Can we work with this? Absolutely. The next song that we're going to end up doing was purely out of comedy from having a really bad relationship. So it was like, that was his way of getting me to talk about something personal. So we laughed at it. You know what I mean? So then it became just that conversation moving into that groove and moving into the vibe. And then the lyrics all kind of came together as well. So it's like the chicken and the egg. It depends on what you're doing, what comes first.
So when you were writing that album, how did you deal with writer's block?
Tears. I'm a girl. Hey, not mad
You
about
worked
that.
it all out.
Honey, yes. Like I said, them bottles of wine, they were very influential. So yeah, I took a lot of that and ran with it. And again, having someone with the experience like Mr. Lucas, amazing producer, and original. Like this one, they can make some arrangements but sound really, really beautiful in that. So having that encouragement was a lot of influence in moving forward. So yeah, I needed that tug, and it helped.
Sounds like therapy, kind of.
Honey, amen.
because I like the riffs you were doing. Is that your?
That's Brett's.
Yeah, but he brings everything so alive.
Wow, that's really
and it's
cool.
amazing. And we go off the rails in some of our music, and Jimmy he guides it so well.
Now, when did you discover your voice? Like when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was really shy as a kid, so I was singing before I could talk. I would make melodies before I would have a conversation with anyone. And I grew up with Motown in the house, everything, all growing up with that. And then I discovered Barbra Streisand, and life was, musically done for me because that was it.
Yeah, you're hooked. I know. I get that.
Yeah, mad respect for my queen.
So where was your first gig? Do you remember?
I don't remember because I'm 117 and I've been in the business for at least 99 of them years. So no, gosh, I go back to when karaoke first got here. When nobody knew what it was. So I ventured into a bar on Point Billiards on the east side. I'm the east side of Hay. Point Billiards, and they were having some kind of karaoke thing, and they were having some kind of contest for the best singer and the worst singer. So that gave me confidence to sing in front of people. And I won a trip to Chicago that night.
Right on. That's cool.
Singing Barbara Streisand's Evergreen. So go figure.
I love that song. So I see
And you
where
felt
you're
good
coming
about it.
I
You were
felt
like,
good
"I got
about
this
it.
song."
I was approached and recruited into my first band, and I'm like, really? I get to do this?
I don't even have a mic yet. Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, you collaborate with a lot of other artists.
Yes.
What's it like working on their songs? Do you feel comfortable putting your 2 cents in, or do you keep to yourself? How does that work?
It depends on the environment. For the most part, when people invite me, and thank God, thank you, Lord, amen. The most part, when people invite me, they're expecting a certain part of me. So when I go in, I go, okay, what do you need me to do? You know, I can adjust to what you're doing because I respect what you're doing. If you don't respect the music, you're not going to put respect on it. So once I walk in the door, I have to respect what I'm doing. And then that way I can give you what you want. And then they say a lot of times, just put Tosha on it. Okay, free reign, let's go. You know?
So no pressure there. You like
No
it?
pressure. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, you have a beautiful voice. I'm just
Thank you.
listening to that. I was like, melting.
What do you think about all the different genres? You're open to all of it?
I am open to all of it. I'm open to everything. I studied classical music when I was in college. You know, I didn't study it, but I took classes in it. You know, appreciation music through the centuries and everything. So Western humanities, things like that. So the actual my thing is when I hear sound, any sound that I hear that sounds beautiful or sounds good, I want to respect it and appreciate it.
Do you always have a song in your head?
I kind of do a lot. Sometimes it might end up being Metallica. That's my favorite band, by the way.
I would have never thought
Girl,
that.
I would go nuts. I've been there nuts at the Metallica concert. Yeah, I'm a huge heavy metal fan. I studied classical. Heavy metal has reinvented classical music. That steady dun 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 dun, the Baroque period. It's all over it.
Like the timbales.
And when I had my migraines, that was the only thing that would calm them. Listening to that steady beat, that rhythm, that vibration.
Wow.
So again, sound
Science.
is really important. Yeah.
Wow.
Sound is I did.
It's a science.
Do you ever like wake up with an original song in your head?
Yeah, it depends on the like a riff or maybe a lyric, but not a whole song. Yeah.
Do you like sing it into your phone or like write it down? And
When I
both?
can, yes, I do
Yeah.
have some of those, and that's again, I'm behind the scenes working on things, but again, taking it as slow as it's gonna take to make it happen.
Let it simmer.
Let it simmer,
Like a
and then I'll
fine
start pulling
stew.
in the folks I need for this and this and that. So it's gonna be a great creative process.
Well, you've been referred to as the hardest working singer in Detroit.
Are
you a workaholic?
Yeah, well, I'm a Crabby acid. Born on Sinatra's birthday, so we got to do it our way, but we work our butt off. So yeah, again, like I said, I appreciate it so much, and I'm grateful, and I'm very spiritual, and I pray, and I'm grateful. So I'm thanking God every day that I have a voice, so I don't waste that.
Well,
That's
Detroit
great.
is such a great music town.
The best.
It really.
If you don't recognize it as a musician or a patron, you don't like music at all.
I know. Stay home.
The mecca of originality, the mecca of making our own sound. I mean, can you believe it? I'm like, so enthralled with that.
Last night, even on a Monday night.
On a Monday night, yes. We had our open jam, which is every Monday night at the Chatty Cafe now. We started our first one last night. So we host the open jam there. And again, just eclectic bunch of folks coming in, a couple gentlemen from the Moody Blues come in and jam with us. And just everybody in town, when you have something good and got it going, they want a piece of it. And that is so awesome.
Oh, that's cool. A lot of good people show up last night.
Yes, for the first time. We thought everybody would have the Super Bowl hangover flu. But yeah, a lot of good musicians came on.
On your intro, James Whalen was on.
James
there.
Whalen was there last night.
And he is fantastic.
Yes,
He's been
he
on
is.
our show a couple times.
Yeah.
So he came last night too. So it's a universal language of us having love and making music together.
Oh, I'm going to have to come up to one of those. I'm showing up.
Yes,
Dang
please.
it.
I'll invite it.
So why don't you tell us about your second song and let's hear it.
Okay, so again, like I said, I was very shy and didn't want to reveal a whole lot about myself, so we took it to the funny parts. So this song is called You Ain't Right. It's about someone I did date. And this is how I got over it.
Oh, I really want to hear this now. Jeez. Spill it's secrets, man. Songster secrets.
You call me for a date. I say that I can't wait. You said be ready by 7. I tell you that would be great. I let the candle shine until a bottle of wine. You don't show up till 9. You said you had no money. You couldn't get to the bank. And although I believe you, baby, in ATM I ain't. You've got to be in control to get with me, you know. Get there before they close. You ain't right. Oh, baby, you ain't right. I don't know why I put up with you when you know that we should be through. Though you don't treat me right, love you with all my might. Oh, baby, you ain't right. We go to the movies and we go downtown. Your eyes are always straying, baby, as if I wasn't around. Careful what you're doing, better watch your step. This could be bad for your health. You know I made reservations at my favorite place. Oh, but when the bill came, baby, you left without a trace. I paid with my last dime. This is the last time you can get out of my face. You ain't right. Oh, baby, you ain't right. I don't know why I put up with you when you know that we should be through. Though you don't treat me right, love you with all my might. Oh, baby, you ain't right. Better get some insurance before I see you again. I hope you know what you're doing, baby. You're gonna lose your friend, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't right. Oh, baby, you ain't right. I don't know why I put up with you when you know that we should be through. Though you don't treat me right, love you with all my might. Oh, baby, you ain't right. Oh, you ain't right. Oh, honey, you ain't right. I don't know why I put up with you when you don't treat me right now. You ain't right, baby. You ain't right, baby. Oh, you ain't right, baby. You ain't right.
And you still love him. That was amazing. Oh my God.
I ain't with him no more.
Whose butt do we got to kick?
Honey, a girl, if I say it's a name,
Hey, we can
they'll be
spell.
waiting for me out the door.
Oh my God.
That's some attitude. I like it.
I love that. Wow.
Kind of reminds me of Aretha Franklin vibe.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow, you like go on
Put
this
some respect
date.
on it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So was there a lot of truth to this? Was
There's a whole lot of truth to it.
this guy's got a
No, yeah, but me saying, you know, I love you with all my might during the time that this was going on, before I, you know, realized what was going on, I was still there. I still love you. Because I was chasing something that wasn't supposed to be chased.
Well, bad relationships always make for good songs.
Amen, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
And good relationships make for bad songs.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll find out after the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You hook up with
Come
somebody
on,
at
Taylor.
Super Bowl?
I don't know what Taylor's,
Taylor.
her boo thing lost, so she might make a break.
Oh, that Taylor. I'm thinking you met some guy named Taylor.
No.
Or in Taylor. You were
I'm
in
sorry,
Taylor.
I'm just joking.
Are
But
you dating someone from Taylor?
Comedy rumor.
Yeah.
She's gonna write a breakup song.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're singing that song in particular, like, it could have been a sad song or...
Yeah.
I mean, how do you determine which direction you're going to go?
The
Like,
way I do
maybe-
it. The way I do it. The bigger my smile, the funnier it is.
Okay, yeah, you like
And
a little bit
then-
of comedy, and let's have some fun.
And then a lot more people can relate because they're not. When it's funny, they're not afraid to relate.
And they'd rather
Right.
dance
When it's
to
sad,
it.
they're like,
They don't want to. No one wants to dance
girl,
to a
people
sad
dance
song.
to it. Yeah, they dance to it because with everything, just like that beat, it has that I can dance.
I was thinking of TLC's "No Scrubs."
I'm there.
You ain't right. You're no scrubs. That's what I was thinking.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of girls can relate to that song.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
guys, maybe, you could do like the guy version.
It's like you ain't right. No, you ain't right.
That's
no, you ain't right.
You ain't right.
yeah, the guy could be like, yeah, I forgot my wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're paying.
Sure you did.
Wow.
So you
Left it at the strip club.
you perform just about everywhere in Detroit. What
Wherever
are
they
some of
let
your
me, yes.
Yeah? What are some of your favorite venues?
Oh my gosh. I guess I'd have to say, like I said, I do love the Caju where we play now on Monday nights for the open jam. Yeah, at the Blue Goose, the Blue Goose that's been for over the years and then purchased, repurchased, refurbished, and it's still a very, very nice place. So I love playing there as well. Aretha's Jazz Cafe inside the music hall. We're at Nancy Whiskey's, the historic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the historic places. Savvy's, East Side Historic. I love those places because there's a lot of history. A lot of history, and there's a lot of support from the community in those historic places. So, yeah. Holly Hotel. Yeah. So, hurry up, y'all. Rebuild.
That was before. Okay, before it burned down, right?
We were
Okay.
there 2 weeks? 2 weeks before it burned down.
Oh, wow.
And I was trying to make arrangements to spend the night in the cigar bar because that's what was supposed to be the most haunted. I really wanted to do that.
Ooh. Didn't you also do some kind of gig where you were Etta James or something?
Yes, the Satin Doll review. That's when I put
Yeah.
on the blonde wig and we do a whole Etta show, or I do an Etta set. We'll put it that way because we have other ladies, other amazing, award-winning. Our queen of the blues is part of that group called the Satin Doll Review. So I'm Etta James. She's Bessie Smith, Lornetta.
What a great concept.
Sky Covington is Billie Holiday. We've got Nina Simone doing Dinah Washington, Faye Bradford doing Nina Simone. So it's a really, really wonderful show. So if you ever get a chance to do take that show on,
Is
then
it like
please
an
do.
annual thing?
We do it several times a month, and then because there's so many of us now, that she's been breaking it up. I'm not inside Sky's head, but this is just what's been happening. But we're pushing it, and all of our dreams for this show is to make it to Carnegie Hall. So that would be amazing.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So yeah,
I think you guys can
There-
do it.
Do
so
it.
God willing, we'll hit that stage. Make
So,
some Detroit history there.
Are you working on any new music? Like,
I am
Thinking about a new album
Nothing
already?
coming out yet. No dates or anything like that because I do not like being pressured. I am a Sagittarius. I will do it when I'm ready.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
can't-
absolutely.
you can't rush creativity.
Absolutely. So yeah, ideas. I'm listening to different current artists. I'm listening to where they get their vibes from because I want to include everything in the next record.
Now, do you ever play like with the metal band?
Girl, I would in a minute. In a minute. I'm doing this Saturday at the Diesel Concert Lounge in Chesterfield, Michigan. There's still tickets still available. There's an Elton John tribute going on Saturday night. And I'm with the opening band and called Mars Radio, and I will be doing a Zeppelin medley. So yeah.
Oh, I bet you kill that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, yeah. I'm
Wow.
excited about that. That I get back to my rock roots, and it's like a workout. Going to that old familiar workout.
Wow.
So I'm very happy to be a part of that.
That sounds
That's
like
this
a lot
Saturday
of fun.
the 15th. Yes.
I love that you're open to all different genres
Oh,
because I could see
absolutely.
your voice in any scenario.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Do you get a lot of requests for people to,
Yeah.
hey, I've got this great song. I want you to, and you're like, okay, stop calling me. What's that like?
No, I'm always grateful and humble when people bring things to me. I do work for people. I've been in the studio. That's a part of being a musician. And there's a lot of songs that I don't know when they were released, but I recorded them, because I was hired to do so. Detroit Strong, is an original song that was written for me, and then Channel 4 ended up adopting that during the 2 Olympics ago, something like that. So they play it during the Olympics and all that.
That's cool.
And I ended up having to record different segments for Channel 4 to use that song.
Oh,
so that was
right
beautiful.
on.
Yeah, so Detroit Strong, and it's still going strong.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Do you still go to karaoke?
I do to support friends, but once you're told you're a professional, you can't enter the contest. It's like, okay,
Because you get
I
up there
respect
and
that.
blow everyone away, man. They'd be like, no. I know they do it at Bolero on Sunday afternoons.
I mean, if I had to follow her,
I'd be like,
everyone would leave immediately.
I would make myself sound bad just to.
I love to sing karaoke, but I'm a horrible singer.
She is a really horrible
when,
singer.
you have to follow someone that's, thank you.
It's all about
She's
having a
a-
great time, though. I think.
Yes.
I love to
Enjoyed yourself.
sing. I love to sing.
And band is good on that kind of a vibe.
Right.
Very nice.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And we can see you Monday nights at the Caju Cafe. And you just mentioned
This Saturday, the 15th, at the Diesel Concert Lounge, doing the opening for the Elton John tribute. So Captain Fantastic will be doing that. And then I will be joining Mars Radio opening for them. And I'll be doing the medley, Zeppelin medley. So we're also going to have Will Von Slow from Mob Opera is going to be on that show. Danny D, what's his name? Danny D. He's going to be on that show too. The Rod Stewart.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
He's going to be on that show too. So a lot of great people in that show. So
Now, what's your band, the Stable Dudes?
The
Is
Stable
he a
Dudes.
stable? Is he a stable
He's the
dude?
king of the Stable Dudes.
Yeah.
There's a reason I keep him in the stable.
Now, who else is in the Stable Dudes?
Yes, my stable dudes right now are my Jimmy Alter and my bassist Adam Brode and my drummer we kidnapped him from the Bronx, Glenn Giordano.
well, that sounds awesome. We're so glad you guys could both make it to
Thank
another
you.
episode of the Chatty Patty.
Paula Walla.
Thank you for having us.